You saw your man Liam Smith stop Chris Eubank Jr. in emphatic fashion in the fourth round of their fight up in Manchester, just as a starting point, Ross. An unbelievable and stunning finish. What did you make of it?
Like everybody else, I think, the preparation for what Joe McNally had put together for Liam's confidence, the stuff we discussed as a team, I think Liam was executing the battle plan to perfection. And that probably was a scenario that all of us figured would happen somewhere after the sixth round, 6, 8, 9, somewhere in there. But Liam got the job done quickly and was able to land a great shot, made a beautiful move on him in the corner that kind of pinned him there and was able to unleash. And I think, a lot of people underestimated that moving up in weight brought up more power in Liam Smith, and I think they underestimated that.
Obviously, after the fight, there was a lot of talk about what next for either of them. Working with Liam, what do you think is most likely? Do you think Eubank Jr. will enact that rematch clause?
I think he will. I mean, he's got it. I think he will. I don't know under what terms and conditions the rematch is going to be held, but I think he's certainly going to try to invoke that. And I think he believes that he was, like he said, dominating the fight. Okay, if that's delusional, I don't know. But if he wants to invoke it, then I think he will. And Liam will have to do it. And this time it'll be under Liam's conditions and hopefully in Anfield.
One other thing that has been brought up after that, and some people have suggested that Liam caught Junior with an elbow when he missed one of his hooks. Have you seen those comments? If so, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I saw it. I saw the video footage that went with it as well. And if anything, it was a forearm that glanced over the head, after missing the hook. So certainly nothing intentional, and I don't think that plays into anything that happened regarding the result of the fight.
One thing I'm interested to know is what was your perspective of the end of that third round? We saw Junior start to, that was probably the one round which was definitive for either fighter because Junior was starting to have more success. Liam said, and Joe McNally said, he came back to the corner and he had a bit of a telling off from Joe McNally. What was your thoughts on that?
That's as soon as we got back, like during the round, right at the end, because he had been doing well. He had been doing well up until that point. Liam was doing well, and then he kind of just stood there, and instead of moving his head, he just stayed up and he imposed himself. And what I saw was that Eubank wasn't able to move him even when he was standing right there, and that showed a lot. And I saw Joe get mad. He says, why is he not moving his head? I said, okay, just tell him when he comes back. I said, we're off to a better start than I expected us to be. We're okay. And so he came back and told him, no, don't do that. And if you watch the fourth round, he comes out the first two punches. He makes him miss both times, boom, boom. So he gets the head movement back. So he listened very well. Joe called a great fight in the corner, and Liam responded. So, it was a great performance against a great fighter in Chris Eubank.